everyone. We are going to start with new concept or another subpart of this chapter, that is capacitor. Before that, we are going to discuss about what do you mean by conductor and insulator. After that, we are going to start with dielectrics and polarization. Polar, non-polar dielectrics, their difference, then capacitor when they are connected in series, parallel and much more. So let's start with conductors and insulators. We know that conductors means the substance or material which allows electricity to flow through them. And exactly opposite to this, insulator मतलब क्या होता है? Exactly, no, they not allow that electricity or heat to flow from them. Now for conductors it's possible because of there are n number of free charge carriers, that is free electrons. We know that for metal, outer electrons are slightly loosely bound to the nucleus and they are ready for conductivity when external electric field is applied. So when you consider these things at that time, when we consider these metals, humans, earth and animal bodies, they all are considered as the conductors. Why? Because of they are ready for the heat flow or the electricity flow. हमें शॉक क्यों लगता है? बिकॉज ऑफ अपना बॉडी वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास कर सकता है. सही बात है. मेटल्स वी नो, अर्थ वी नो, सो दे अलाउ अ रेजिस्टेंस फ्री पाथ फॉर द करंट फ्लो, राइट, फ्रॉम दैट वायर टू आवर बॉडी. ये तो बेसिक कंसेप्ट है जो हमें पता है कि हमें शॉक क्यों लगता है, ये कभी हमने सोचा नहीं होता है, बट आवर बॉडी allows that resistance to flow from the wire to our body, right? So few conditions are there which are for conductors. The first one, in the interior of conductor, net electrostatic field is 0. Clear? Now why the net electrostatic field is 0? Because of due to large number of electrons that are free electrons, the force of repulsion acting between them is also too high. उसका quantity कितना होता है? Large होता है. So when we want to minimize this repulsion between electrons, electrons move to the surface of the conductor. Therefore, net charge inside the conductor will be 0. Clear? Now second, potential is constant within and on the surface of conductor. Why? Because potential difference between any 2 points inside or on the surface is 0. Therefore, electrostatic potential is constant throughout the volume of charged conductor and has same value on its surface as inside it. Second point हो गया. In static situation, the interior of the conductor can have no charge. Why? Because of a neutral conductor has equal amount of positive and negative charges in every small volume or surface element. Therefore, by Gauss law, there is no net charge enclosed by that particular surface. Therefore, the interior of the conductor can have no charge. Next, electric field just outside a charged conductor is perpendicular to the surface of conductor at every point. I think there is not a requirement of explanation for this. And surface charge density of a conductor could be different at different points. इसका मतलब क्या है? Surface charge density is charge upon area, coulomb per meter square. So that is different for different points. Right? Now, free charges and bound charges inside material हम discuss करेंगे. In metallic conductors, the electrons in the outermost shell of the atoms are loosely bound to the nucleus and they can easily get detached. अभी हमने ये चीज डिस्कस किया है कि वो क्या करते हैं, एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जब हम उसके ऊपर अप्लाई करेंगे तो वो क्या करते हैं, वहां से निकलते हैं. एंड जो अभी हमने पॉइंट देखा था कंडक्टर का, so they are ready to flow of that electrons or flow of that charge. सो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, दीज चार्जेस आर कॉल्ड एज फ्री चार्जेस. The nucleus, which consists of positive ions and electrons, that is protons and electrons in inner shells, remain held in their fixed position. We know these things. These immobile charges are called bound charges. Immobile charges and bound charges concept same. Now, electrolytic conductors, positive and negative ions, act as charge carriers, but their movements are restricted by the electrostatic force between them and the external electric field. ये explain करने की ज़रूरत तो है नहीं, because of हमें ये सारी चीज़ें as a basic property of conductor पता है. Insulator का मतलब क्या होता है? Electrons are tightly bound to the nucleus and are not available for conductivity. So insulators are poor conductors. ये तो चीज हमें पता है. There are no free charges, so the charges are bound to the nucleus directly. Insulating material can be considered as the collection of molecules. They can easily ionize. They can carry any distribution of external electric charge on its surface or in its interior, and the electric field in the interior can have non-zero values unlike conductors. मतलब exactly opposite to this जो कुछ है वो सारा का सारा किस में आ रहा है, insulator में आ रहा है. Now when we consider this thing, at that time one phenomenon or one substance insulates which can be used to store electrical energy, they called as the dielectrics. This is because they are placed in an external field, their positive and negative charges get displaced in opposite direction and the molecules develop a net dipole moment. This is called polarization of material, and these materials are called as dielectrics. Here we are going to discuss about their classification, that is difference. There are two types. One is polar dielectric and one is non-polar dielectric. Clear? One is conducting, one is non-conducting. जैसे हम देखते हैं कंडक्टर का, वैसे डाइलेक्ट्रिक का हम दो टाइप देखने वाले. एक है पोलर डाइलेक्ट्रिक, एक है नॉन पोलर डाइलेक्ट्रिक. एंड आफ्टर अप्लाइंग एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अगेन पोलराइजेशन कैसे होता है इन दोनों का, वो भी हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. So let's start with main point, that is polar and non-polar dielectrics. Dielectrics are non-conducting substances. In these materials, free-moving electrons are not present. Thus, there is no question of movement of charge. ये सब आपके टेक्स्ट बुक का है, बस थोड़ा सा इजी लैंग्वेज में हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. When the dielectric material is kept in an external electric field, a dipole movement is introduced in the dielectric due to the stretching and reorientation of the molecules of the dielectric. Due to this molecular dipoles, a charge is created on the surface of dielectric, which produces an electric field that opposes the external electric field. Solid dielectrics के कुछ examples है ceramics, glasses, plastics, rubber, mica, etc. And liquid के है mineral oil, silicone oil, magnesia, etc. So first of all, let's start with polar dielectrics. In this, a polar molecule is one in which the center of gravity of positive nuclei and revolving electrons do not coincide. For example, you can say HCl, H2O, N2O molecules. They have permanent dipole moment. Thus, they behave like teeny electric dipole. In the absence of an external electric field, the teeny molecular dielectric poles are randomly arranged due to thermal aggregation. Thus, the net electric dipole movement or moment of the polar dielectric is zero. In presence of an electric field, these tiny molecular electric dipoles align themselves in the direction of external electric field. Therefore, there is net dipole moment in the direction of the field. तो कब से हम लोग ये जो वर्ड यूज कर रहे हैं, दैट डाइपोल मोमेंट, वो क्या है ये आपको पहले समझना चाहिए. डाइपोल मोमेंट इज कंसिडर्ड एज the bond dipole moment uses the idea of electric dipole moment. to measure polarity of the chemical bond within molecule. ठीक है, जब वहां पे पॉजिटिव एंड नेगेटिव चार्ज का सेपरेशन होता है तब ये जो डाइपोल मोमेंट है वो वहां पे क्या होता है, प्रोड्यूस होता है. वहां पे इट ऑकर्स बिकॉज ऑफ दैट सेपरेशन. It arises from differences in electronegativity and it is a measure of polarity of molecule. It occurs between two ions in an ionic bond or between atoms in covalent bond. I hope this is much enough for this concept, that is polar dielectrics. Moving towards non-polar dielectrics अब देखते हैं हम लोग. Exactly opposite to polar, non-polar molecule is one in which center of gravity of positive nuclei and revolving electrons coincide. उसमें क्या हो रहा था, do not coincide. Non-polar में क्या हो रहा है, they are coincide. Examples you can say O2, H2, CO2, polythene, polystyrene, etc. Due to symmetry, non-polar molecules do not have a permanent dipole moment. When non-polar molecules are subjected to an external electric field, the positive and negative charges in the molecules are displaced in opposite direction. This displacement continues until the external force on the charges is balanced by restoring force due to the internal molecular field. Therefore, they acquire induced dipole moment in the external electric field and said to be polarized in that. The induced electric dipole moments of different molecules add up and give rise to net dipole moment. इसके साथ साथ इसका एक सिंपल सा जो डिफरेंशिएशन है वो हम देखेंगे. आप वो नोट डाउन करके रखो, आपको डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन ऐसा ही आता है, डिफरेंशिएट पोलर एंड नॉन पोलर मॉलिक्यूल्स. तो आपको क्या करना है, डायरेक्टली उसका जो डिफरेंस है वही लिखना है. देयर इज रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ हार्डली 3 to 4 points. So just go through that once. I'll tell you what is small and simple difference in between that both concepts. Polar dielectrics. These are materials which have inherent dipole moment. Non-polar, these materials do not have dipole moment. Polar, in presence of electric field, positive and negative charges are separated by small distance. मतलब यहाँ पे क्या दिया है, dipole moment है. In presence of electric field, positive and negative charges are not separated by small distance. Now, third one, these materials show the property of polarity. यहाँ पे they do not show. Polar dielectrics are polar compounds that do not conduct electricity. But non-polar के लिए क्या है? Non-polar dielectrics are non-polar compounds that do not conduct electricity. देखो ये दोनों सेम है, इतना ध्यान में रखना है आपको. Next, shape of these dielectrics are asymmetric but exactly different. Shape of dielectrics are symmetric. Polar dielectrics are polar and non-polar dielectrics are non-polar. Examples you can say ammonia and water and benzene and methane. आपको बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल मैंने ऑलरेडी बताए थे, आप उसमें से लिखो तो भी चल जाता है, आप ये लिखो तो भी चल जाता है. मतलब these are small differentiating concepts in between both of them. So आपको लिखने के लिए हार्डली 3 रिक्वायर है. तो जो कुछ इजी वाले है बस दोनों की डेफिनेशन, कंडक्टिविटी प्रॉपर्टी और कोइंसाइड नॉन कोइंसाइड वाला डिफरेंस ये आना चाहिए. रेस्ट ऑल यू कैन डू इट फ्रॉम योर साइड. क्लियर है? Now moving towards what is polarization exactly and when it happens, then polar non-polar again differentiate कैसे होते हैं वो अभी हमें देखना है. Polarization क्या होता है? When polar or non-polar dielectric are kept in the external electric field, their molecules acquire induced dipole moment and dielectric is said to be polarized in the external electric field. The phenomenon is known as polarization and its value is given by P is equal to xi E, that is P is polarization, susceptibility and strength of external electric field. Clear? तो ये वाला आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में नहीं है, बट नोट डाउन करके रखना है। तो यू कैन, बिकॉज ऑफ क्या है कि ससेप्टिबिलिटी वगैरह आपको नेक्स्ट मैग्नेटिज्म चैप्टर में आएगा, सो दैट कंसेप्ट इज नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, बट आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में भी आइसोट्रोपिक डाइलेक्ट्रिक्स का ये फॉर्मूला दे के रखा है, जहाँ पे Xi is constant called as electric susceptibility. It describes the electrical behavior of the dielectric. So for vacuum its X is equal, Xi is equal to 0. इतना दे के रखा हुआ है, आप ये बस याद रखो। कहीं आप अगर न्यूमेरिकल में यूज करना पड़ रहा है तो Xi की वैल्यू डायरेक्टली गिवन होती है। ओके ना, एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड के साथ पोलर और नॉन पोलर डाइलेक्ट्रिक का पोलराइजेशन कैसे होता है वो अब हम देखेंगे, डिस्कस करेंगे। We are going to consider a thin slab of dielectric of permittivity placed in an external uniform electric field. Irrespective of the nature of the molecules, the dielectric gets polarized. Due to polarization, molecules are oriented such that the negative charges are on left side and positive on right side. The electric charge on the dielectric is 0. The charges so obtained on the surface of dielectric slab are called polarization charges. In the external electric field presence, the centers of the positive charge in each molecule of non-polar dielectric is pulled in the direction of field, but exactly opposite to this, पोलार में ये सब क्या होता है, नहीं होता। सही बात है। तो क्या हमने देखा था, सेंटर्स जो हम कंसिडर करने वाले थे किसके, नेगेटिवली चार्ज पार्टिकल्स एंड दैट मॉलिक्यूल्स, दे आर नॉट पोलार, दे आर नॉट कोइंसाइड इन पोलार, बट दे आर कोइंसाइड इन नॉन पोलार मॉलिक्यूल्स। लुक एट दिस डायग्राम। Therefore, polarized dielectric is equivalent to two charged surfaces with polarization charges. These charges oppose the external electric field and thereby weaken the original field within dielectric. Polarization of dielectric slab can be defined as the amount of induced surface charge per unit area. So charge per unit area, where you can say P is polarization, Q is polarization charges, and this sigma is charge density. So first of all, we are going to discuss about non-polar dielectric in an external electric field. When the centers of negative charges are displaced in the opposite direction, at that time क्या होता है, the centers of positive charge in each molecule is pulled in the direction of that field. The two centers are separated and molecules get distorted. The displacement of charges stops when the forces exerted on them by the external field is balanced, and these forces are balanced by restoring force between charges in the molecule. Each molecule becomes a tiny dipole having a dipole moment. The induced dipole moment of different molecules add up, giving a net dipole moment to the dielectric in the presence of external. ये सब हमने डिस्कस किया हुआ है, बस आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में वापस एक बार आपको दिखा रही हूँ मैं। What about polar? The molecules of polar dielectrics have teeny permanent dipole moments due to thermal agitation in the material in the absence of any external electric field. These dipole moments are randomly oriented. Therefore, the total dipole moment will be 0 for this particular thing. When an external field is applied to the dipole moments of different molecules tend to align with the field. As the result, dielectric is polarized and a net dipole moment in the direction of external field produced over there. So this is polarization concept. The dielectric के जो दो टाइप है, पोलर नॉन पोलर, वो पोलराइजेशन के साथ क्या काम करते हैं, ये सब आपको यहाँ पे समझा होगा। क्वेश्चन डायरेक्टली आता है कि differentiate the concept of polarization of polar and non-polar molecules in an external electric field. Clear ho? After that, how to reduce electric field due to the polarization of dielectric. उसके कुछ पॉइंट्स है, उतने हम डिस्कस करेंगे. आफ्टर दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट द कंसेप्ट ऑफ कैपेसिटर. फाइन. There are three conditions. First one, when a dielectric is placed in an external electric field, at that time what happens? The value of field inside the dielectric is less than the external field as a result of polarization. For that, we are going to consider a rectangular dielectric slab which placed in uniform electric field. Now there are two parallel plates over there. We are considering as a faces. Electric charges are not free to move about in the dielectric. So there is no current. As a result, when it is placed in an electric field, instead of moving the charges, the electric field produces a slight rearrangement of that particular charges within that atoms, resulting in aligning them with the field. You can see it in this figure. During the process of alignment, charges move only over the distances are less than an atomic diameter. Second, induced surface charges on dielectric establish a polarization field. मतलब ये तीन जो conditions है वो तीन अलग अलग डायग्राम में दिखाई दे रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, जब वो अलाइनमेंट हुआ, as a result of alignment of dipole moments, there is an apparent sheet of positive charges on the right side and negative charges on the left side of the dielectric. These two sheets are induced surface charges, produced electric field called the polarization field in the insulator, which opposes the applied electric field. यहाँ पे जो आपके पास थर्ड डायग्राम है, you can see it over here. The net electric field inside the dielectric is vector sum of applied field and polarization field. So ये जो है E and E naught का जो sum दिया हुआ है, so E is equal to E dash plus E naught. The greater field applied, greater the degree of alignment of the dipoles, and hence greater is the polarization field. The induced dipole moment disappears when the field is removed. The induced dipole moment is often responsible for the attraction of charged objects towards an uncharged insulator such as charged comb and beads of papers. So this is all about insulator and जो आपको कंडक्टर दिया हुआ था उसका जो हमने पोलराइजेशन देखा. We discuss about polar, non-polar, then after applying electric field, what happened with them, and the method to reduce a reduction of electric field due to this polarization of dielectric. So for this lecture, I am going to stop here. In next lecture, we are going to start with third sub part of this chapter. That is, we are going to start with capacitor. When they are in series, when they are in parallel, when they are placed in between dielectric medium, and a few derivations also. So in next lecture we'll start with that. For now I'll stop. Thank you.